What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today we have a special treat for you. We are here in Long Beach on the Peninsula, literally on the beach. We are here touring a brand new construction home on the Peninsula. Andy, tell us a little bit about this home. I know you know a lot about it. You had a part in the project. So tell us a little bit about what we're gonna see today and the facts of this home.
Sure. Welcome everybody. So this is a beautiful project down here on the Peninsula, 20 Balboa. So we're currently listed at 365. Everything brand new, new construction, ground up. We're at about 3,200 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 5 baths. Again, all new everything. Everything is custom. And there's a lift that goes to all 3 floors. So you can live here for a really long time. But again, this is priced, it's for sure priced to move, and it's an amazing place to live.
Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. So guys, Andy here is a listing agent of this beautiful home. If you guys are looking for something like this, there's gonna be some instructions down below in the description to be able to get in contact with us and maybe schedule a showing for you. So let's tune in the video and we'll get to this tour.
Come on in.
All right, so we can come in here on this ground floor.
Okay.
I love, Andy, talk about like this open, this open concept, this open floor plan, this indoor-outdoor living, because this is really nice, especially by the beach.
Sure, yeah. So this is an amazing new build, new construction. Everything is custom. So you're literally steps to the boardwalk, steps to the sand. Just over my right shoulder here, you have the canals, the bay, the water, views of the mountains. But this is a 3-story, 3,200 square foot home, 4 bedroom, 5 bath. There's a lift that goes to all 3 floors, so you can live here until you're 120, never have to move. But again, custom everything. Come on inside.
So this one is going to be more of like a modern farmhouse style, you said, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
So we did build 2 of these homes right next to each other, separate homes, separate houses. The one to my right that we actually just closed escrow on is very modern, beautiful build, but very different finishes. This one is much softer, very beachy, modern farmhouse kind of style and vibe, which you'll get as you kind of run through. So we like to have an expansive house, even on these what are quote unquote called tall skinnies. We like the way these floor plans feel. They're big, they're open, huge island, custom everything, giant garage, which is very rare down here at the beach. And this is just a place to entertain. And then all the bedrooms are upstairs, and there's another suite on the 3rd floor, which we'll get to in a minute.
Yeah, so this feels very homey. It feels very warm. I love the touches of wood and the gold, the wood here on the...
Yeah, this is the hood. So this is, and it's all custom here.
Yeah.
My favorite part about this entire kitchen is when you're here at the sink and you're looking out, you see the ocean and sand and Catalina. Yeah. So it's a nice little feature about this home is you have views of the ocean on all 3 floors.
Yeah,
really cool.
So it's beautiful. I mean, we can hear the ocean, the waves crashing in. Do you know how wide this is, Andy?
Sure, so these are 40 by 70s. 40 by 70s,
but this does not feel small at all. Like looking at it from the outside, you might be like, it's a little tight. This is a great home. It does not feel tight in here at all. We even upstairs, we'll show you guys there. The hallways don't feel tight. The staircases don't feel tight. So really good job on this build. What do we have back here? Is this?
So back here is a powder room. This is a powder room for like this main floor, which is really cool. It's just a sink and a toilet. We got some really cool kind of custom stuff in there. And then we have the garage, and then we also have the lift and the elevator, which goes here, stops on the 2nd floor, and finishes on the 3rd.
Okay. So this is where you have people over.
Yes. Do that. At the beach, all that good stuff.
So this is where you have people over, you're hanging out, you're having fun. You have, people going to the beach, coming home, partying in the kitchen, and then everything else is going to be upstairs. So
correct.
Beautiful first level. Guys killed it on this one. Let's head up.
Thanks.
So Andy, talk about what you were telling me earlier about how you guys make this feel so open, because this is a hallway. You would think it'd be tight in here, especially being a 3-story, but it does not feel that way. So what did you guys do to be able to do that?
Right, so very simple fix that a lot of builders miss. We have an amazing architect. His name is Steve Senecoff with Senecoff Homes here in Long Beach. They have their office in Naples. But the builder is Guy and Sherry Alexander. They own a company called Esoteric Homes. She's the designer, he's the GC builder. They've been building for 40 years. So what they've kind of discovered is these 2nd floors and these landings are always very boxed in and very closed in. So what we did is we expand literally 29 inches. That's it. But what it does is it opens this part of the ceiling and the stairwell to bring in all this natural light. So the 2nd floor feels huge. It feels very big in the landing. It doesn't feel boxed off and closed in. You're at the beach, you want all that light. And then as we step into the master, you'll kind of get that vibe.
So I love this balcony. You know, you have the doors that open all the way up, and you get views of the beach. This is I think one of the things that sells the home.
For sure.
Absolutely. Look at that. Okay. Is this, what kind of flooring is this?
So this is wood, and it's
Okay.
called the 50/50. So like the actual like top half is real oak.
Okay.
And then there's like a compressed board, and then it's like an engineered wood, but it's
Interesting.
It's both. We love this stuff because it's bulletproof. We put it in all of our builds.
Okay. But what you see right here is actually wood.
Oak, yes.
Wow.
Wood
You
oak.
don't see that a lot.
Oh no, because it's very expensive.
Yeah, I bet it is. But I mean, in a luxury new build like this, that's what a buyer expects.
You want all of the high-end finishes, and that's why it's so important to have a really good build team, a really good design team. Like, where does the bed go? Where do the plugs go? Where should the light be? All that stuff is taken into consideration when we sit down and actually design these homes. Like, for example, this bed was supposed to be here so you could see like lay down sunset view. So the sun goes down right there, and you're in bed, you're watching a movie, and you're watching the sun go down, having a glass of wine. That's all by design. And then there's also certain ways to position the windows where you see the bay. We try to think about all this stuff before we start to build.
Yeah, I mean, this corner window, perfect example. That could be something that's easily overlooked, but it would make the room so much darker, so much less open.
Correct.
But that just opens it up, and it makes it, and you can see the bay, you can see the views, makes it beautiful.
I agree.
All right.
And then the master bath is really cool because, again, it's super open, but everything in here is custom. All of the built-ins, all of the cabinetry, all of the stonework, everything is 100% custom. It's just those attention to details which just kind of really separate everything.
What are the materials here of the countertop? Do you know?
Yeah, so this is a ceramic stone that we use a lot of. This is all like, solid wood.
Yeah.
Everything is soft close.
Yeah.
And again, everything is all made for this specific area.
Yeah, and this shower, this looks beautiful. I love the gold finishes all over here. Talk about what you guys do in the shower, the tile and everything. How did this come together?
Sure. So it was supposed to be a very clean, like white palette. So we've got like, soft wood floors, all very natural, and then white and gold kind of throughout, because then you can change it.
Yeah.
If you put, like a certain wall and it was like a light green or a light blue, I mean, you could totally change the vibe of this thing, and you can kind of customize it for your taste.
Yeah.
We just like the plain palette.
Yeah.
And then it's also very clean and very sleek.
Yeah, it's a blank canvas, and then that buyer can add those touches of color, and it's not going to affect everything else.
Correct, yeah.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, this is walk in here. There's your commode, pocket door. And so these are left like this on purpose. So here's the walk-in closet. So we leave the walk-in closets, especially here in the master, always unfinished. Everybody's different. Your closet is very personal. Like if you like shoes and you want to rock all your Nikes on one wall, that's important. If you like your stuff and your purses and your handbags and you have a lot of dresses, you got to do it that way. Or if you're a guy living here by yourself, you don't want all that extra stuff. You want it for your stuff. So we like to leave these things like this. We have an amazing team that comes in, and we can customize these for the buyer.
That's a really good point. Yeah. And one of the things that I noticed that are different, than you typically see is the baseboards. Talk about the baseboards. They're a lot taller than usual.
Correct. I'm so glad you brought that up. So we love to do the ones that are very modern. They're bigger. They're way more dramatic. Certain homes, like we're starting to do now at certain price points, is we will put lights in them. So we'll do it's like a trim piece where there's light that kind of goes all the way around. And at night, when you have just this light around the whole property, it looks really cool. So these are very easy to convert to those. So you can literally just router out a piece, and you can literally install them. We just like the way it looks because it's bigger, it's more dramatic, because we always have clean ceilings. So it actually makes the room look taller because it anchors your eye to the floor.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, those are. How tall are those? This looks like 8
these
inches
are 8.
or something.
Yeah, I think these are 8.
Those are big. Okay.
Yeah, and they're way easier to install, to be perfectly honest with you.
Are they? Yeah.
Because they come like this. We just cut them and just tack them in.
So then how many bedrooms do we have back here?
So back here we have 3.
Okay.
So
laundry room.
We've got our laundry room here, full laundry.
Oh, this is cool.
So this is an office. It's staged like a playroom, but it's actually staged as an office over there where it's a desk. It's still very private. You can kind of have it any way you want, and you can close this off and make it private.
I do like that a lot. So full suite here then. You got your own bathroom.
Correct, yeah.
That's
so
nice.
So full bath, full bed, and then a walk-in closet for every room. So
okay.
yeah, so every room has everything.
That's a plus.
Yeah.
That's a real plus. You want to come in?
And this one's the same.
Yeah, okay. Let's hear it. Andy, are there any smart features in the home? Is it, controllable by your phone? What does that kind of look like in the home?
Sure, so the entire house is wired. Everything, speakers, everything, solar. You can run your whole entire house from your phone. What we've learned is we don't finish anything until the buyer picks it. Because if you're somebody who you like Apple and we put everything in, that's Apple and Siri and everything else, and then you're like, well, we like Androids. Now we got to switch everything to Google or Nest. So what we do is it's all wired for everything. It's already 90% installed, and then you can kind of pick the service that you want. If you want Sync or Sonos, all those, you can do anything now. So we like to get the house 90% there, just like the closets, and then we let the client finish it to their liking.
Okay. And I think that's something that high-end buyers want to do.
Absolutely.
And that's something that they would pass on a house for.
Correct.
I don't like this, and they're good. They're not going to change that.
I agree.
Okay. So upstairs here on this third level, what do we have?
Yeah, so this is one of my favorite zones in the house because again, it's the third floor. You have these beautiful views of the water everywhere. This could be a giant bedroom. This could be just a place, just to kind of hang out and chill. Great for parties because it is still inside, but you do have the indoor-outdoor vibe.
This is a really large balcony.
Yeah, so you have a huge balcony. And what's cool about this as well, this is all plumbed to do a huge thing out here. You can do a grill, you can do a big pergola, you can have a gas grill up here, you can have a jacuzzi. So you can kind of finish these things, what's up guys, any way you want. And that's basically what they're doing right now. They're gonna finish it with a really cool grill and everything.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. What is this?
So that's the chimney for the two different fireplaces, the one in the master and the one on the first floor.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could fit a grill out here. You got a table. You could have 15 people out here having a party.
Yeah, and then you could go up here and you could do a TV here as well. You can do a couch. There's a lot you can do.
And then talk about the idea that you had, this can be kind of its own own little apartment up here as well.
Correct, yeah. So we've had a couple people kind of look at it where, she's, in her late 60s, 70s, and, she wants to live up here. She wants her kids, downstairs and grandkids, because you can live very easily split level up here because there is a lift and an elevator that goes all the way to the third floor where we're at now. So you can have this little area here. It could be like a little kitchen, full bed, closet, everything's already back there. You have a walk-in closet, full bath, everything's kind of already here. It's like its own little apartment up here. Or it could be an office for somebody as well.
Yeah, this would be a really cool, if you work from home, office, studio, you could have a couple team members come over here and work.
That's right.
This would be great. Or I do really like that apartment idea, and the elevator makes it work.
Correct.
Because if you wouldn't have had that elevator, if it would have been an elderly parent or something,
you're stuck.
You can't go up 3 levels. But that elevator just opens up a lot of possibilities.
100%, and this is a really good place to make calls if you have to work from home.
I know, right? I can't imagine a better view than this.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
I would live here.
He would.
Is there anything else that's hidden in the home I'm sure you're gonna kind of know some things.
So I would probably say that this is like a smart home. There's so many features that you can customize to your liking and your needs with the lights, can turn on as soon as you hit that third stop sign. Yeah. You can, you hit a button, all the lights turn on. So there's tons of stuff that you can do because it's all brand new construction. Yeah. Everything is brand new. Everything is wired for sprinklers. Everything is sensored to this and that. It has solar. Yeah. You don't have to do a thing to this house for 40 years. You just move your furniture in.
Mm-hmm. And it has solar, you said, right? Yep.
Yeah, full solar.
There you go, guys. So I don't know what more you want. If you guys are looking for something, new construction in Long Beach, this is the only new construction house, by the way, you said, right?
The only one for sale.
This is it. So what are we priced at, Andy, as of right now?
Yeah, so we're at $365 right now. There was actually a couple showings yesterday. I'm not sure if we're going to be on market much longer, but it's definitely priced well. So if you were to buy this lot today and build this, you'd be in it for right around 4.1 to 4.2 million, and it would take you 2 to 2.5 years to get through coastal and everything. So this is a tremendous value because you couldn't rebuild it, you couldn't replace it for this number.
Gotcha. Guys, so if you were looking something like this, again, this is on the Peninsula in Long Beach, 3.65 million. If you are looking for something like this, reach out. There's going to be info down below in the description, and we'll see you over here.